Hello friends, welcome to the channel Law and Government Job Exams Cluster. Today I am going to tell you about the clarification regarding the different comments posted by the people on the last video regarding the BARE Acts, books and notes to be taken in AIBE 16 examination. Before going further, I would request all the people to kindly watch the entire video, subscribe it and press the bell icon and continue watching my new videos which are uploaded on time to time basis on the clarification and different comments, different things posted on the AIBE website regarding the AIBE 16 exam and AIBE 15 exam. The main problem which now people are facing is that what material to carry in AIBE 16 exam, whether it is only the BARE Act without books, and which kind of BARE Act, whether it is with the notes, without notes, professional, or the other BARE Acts which are available in the market. So in order to clarify, as I have already commented on the various comments given by the people who have watched the last video, that what kind of BARE Acts they are required to take. Now here I am going to explain you with the example that which kind of BARE Act you need to carry and what would suffice the purpose. So keep continue watching the video till the end so that your all doubts can be cleared out and you will further not have any doubt regarding the AIBE 16 exam and the stream material to be taken along with you. Now we can see that now there is nothing in clarification has been posted on the AIBE examination website regarding the BARE Act and the notes, but it was only mentioned that only the BARE Acts are allowed and not the BARE Act without the notes, and no books, notes and study material is allowed. So in order to clarify, I'll show you what kind of BARE Acts are allowed. So for example, I have taken these snapshots of the different BARE Acts which you can carry. Here we can see that in BARE Act it is very clearly mentioned professional BARE Act, but this is only with the short comment. Short comments mean it is only related to the topic or the case laws discussed. Whereas if I'll show you the other BARE Act, like this is also of professional and this is of Companies Act, but it is, if you can see that it is mentioned manual with short comments. So this kind of BARE Act is not allowed to take which you can take it in the examination hall, whereas the BARE Act which are normal, which only contain the BARE Acts with short notes are only related to the law topics and the case laws which are discussed and some state amendments or the other specific things which are required to study while applying the act on anything. So here we can see that also universal BARE Act you can carry along with you, but this is a professional BARE Act, but it is manual with short comments, so you cannot take it along with you in the examination hall as it will not be allowed. Now I'll come you that some people have posted that jurisprudence and law of torts are all not covered in any of the BARE Act. So in that case, what they can carry? So for further your clarification, I have searched on the website and which I have found that there are some law of tort PDFs BARE Act which are there, which you can download. If you will put law of torts BARE Act, you will find the second one, the law of torts, and this BARE Act you can download, and this you can carry along with you for the law of tort, and same is with the jurisprudence also. And also in case if you require anything, any BARE Act which you want to download it, you want to study for your own material and for giving the examination purpose, you can search it which BARE Act are available and which BARE Act are not allowed. Also, if you will see the syllabus of AIBE 16, it is very clearly mentioned that constitutional law will carry 10 marks, Indian Penal Code 8 marks, CRPC Criminal Procedure Code 10 marks, Civil Procedure Code 10 marks, Evidence Act 8, Alternative Dispute Resolution including Arbitration Act 4 marks, Family Law 8 marks, Public Interest Litigation 4 marks, Administrative Law 3 marks, Professional Ethics and Cases of Professional Misconduct under BCI Rules 4 marks, Company Law 2 marks, Environmental Law 2 marks, Cyber Law 2 marks, Labor and Industrial Laws 4 marks, Law of tort including Motor Vehicle Act and Consumer Protection Law, 5 marks. Law related to taxation, 4 marks. Law of Contract Specific Relief, Property Law, Negotiable Instrument Act, 8 marks. Land Acquisition Act, 2 marks. Intellectual Property Law. So by this we can see that if you will cover the Constitutional Law, IPC, CRPC, CPC, Evidence Act, Arbitration Act, Family Law, Administrative Law, PCI rules, Company Law, Environmental Law, Cyber Law, Labor Industrial Law, Motor Vehicle Act, Consumer Protection Law, law related to taxation, Contract Act, Relief Act, Property Law, Negotiable Instrument Act, Land Acquisition Act, Intellectual Property Law. So we'll cover almost 85% of syllabus, or most probably 90%. So if people are worrying only about the 10 marks related to the law of torts or public interest litigation, which carry hardly 2 or 3 questions in the last paper scenario, if you will see the pattern from AIB 10 to AIBE 15 examination, we will not see much questions related to this on these topics. So it is further requested for all the people who are appearing for AIBE 16 examination to focus their studies only on these specific topics and not to worry about the law of torts, jurisprudence, because even if you will get 5 or 6 questions out of them, you are able to at least answer 2 or 3 out of your knowledge. So if you are just forgiving the 3 questions, or if you are not attempting 3 questions, it doesn't make any difference if you are good in the other topics. So people should not worry about the specifically torts and jurisprudence or public interest litigation, so because these are the basic things which hardly carry 4 to 5 questions or maximum 6 questions, and instead of that we can rather focus on the topics for which the bare acts are already available. And also if you then also I have given you the link, I'll paste the link when you can download the law of torts and jurisprudence for your study purpose and for taking into the examination hall purpose. Thank you for watching the video. It is again requested for all the viewers to kindly watch the entire video, subscribe it, and press the like and bell icon for the further new videos and notifications. Thank you very much. Thank you.